Good morning, Pastor Steve here. Turn to Luke 12:33 and 34. He said, "Sell your possessions and give to the poor. Provide purses for yourselves that will not wear out, a treasure in heaven that will never fail, where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Remember the story in Luke about the rich religious dude who loudly gave his huge donation to the temple? And remember, Jesus was watching who gave what that day. And he noticed a poor widow, and she took all she had, 2 small coins, and gave them to the temple. He was watching, and he noted that her gift was the bigger gift. The rich dude gave a token from his great wealth, and she gave all she had. I remember another time that little kid gave it all away. Remember a few loaves and some fish? Yeah. That was his lunch, and he offered it to Jesus. And you remember what happened, right? The biggest picnic ever recorded. Well, except maybe Woodstock, but Jesus wasn't really welcome there at that one. These two and many others had their heart and their mind focused on the kingdom of heaven, and they decided to send their reward ahead. People can break in and steal what you hoard, but as this passage notes, they can't touch what you put in your numbered bank account in heaven. A wealthy businessman worked hard and earned a lot of money. It was his joy in life to keep getting richer and gaining power. In the course of his life, he had responded to the gospel and was on the road to heaven, but still had a hard time parting with his coins, even though God had given them to him. He went to his church, he gave a little, but his heart wasn't in it. He was into making money. Across the aisle in the church was one of this man's employees in the plant. Not wealthy, paid barely a living wage, but dedicated to his family and his church and the work of God. He often gave sacrificially at times when his heart was touched. One afternoon, an explosion ripped through the plant, and both the owner and the employee were immediately ushered into the presence of God. The employee looked around in wonder and was met by a man in a big white robe who said, "Come and see the great mansion prepared for you." He was astounded at its beauty. Then another robed figure came and took the businessman down a street and up a little lane, and the man thought, "Wow, this must be quite a place, maybe my own estate." But they arrived at a small, one-room cabin, and the man was told, "This is your heavenly home." "Wait," the man said. "My employee, who wasn't rich at all, got a big mansion, and I get this?" "I'm sorry," said the kindly robed figure. "We can only build eternal dwellings on the material you send ahead." Oops, you ponder that, Pastor Steve.